What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, I want to talk about the recent SPS burn that we had. You can see down here, we're at 44 million SPS burned for DEC. This is up from the 42.8 million we were at like less than 24 hours ago. So I believe 1.2 million was burned by the team, and you can see that they replenished their wallets. They are once again over the 300 million mark, and you can see what we've added, about 38 million DEC in total. So what I wanted to address, because there was an interesting conversation happening online, so shout out to Gold Matters and Bulldog about this, and I saw a lot of people chiming in as well, in terms of, like, if DEC is below peg, why is the team not buying DEC? Why are they still continuing to burn SPS? Because they're taking a little bit of a hit on that, right? Especially now, and if DEC is below peg. And with the recent dip in Bitcoin, which we have since recovered, right? So we're back at 44 now, which is crazy. But we saw DEC down anywhere between like a 5 to 7% discount. Actually, I even think I saw DEC for a quick second down at a 10% discount. We were at 900 Splintoshis at one point. So we've recovered since then. But again, to address the point that was made, like, why is the team still continuing to burn? Well, I want to take a look at the liquidity pools. And so here we are on TribalDex. Let me go ahead and filter in for DEC pools. And then I'm going to sort this by liquidity. So you can see the one with the most amount of liquidity is DEC SPS, right? This has 700,000. So it has 3.5 times more than the second one, which is Swap.Hive and DEC. So what am I trying to get at here? Well, okay. Let's take, to make the numbers easy, let's take a million SPS at roughly, 3.3 cents, right? If you are burning that much SPS, you are burning that much SPS for about $34,000 worth of DEC. And let's just assume DEC is at peg, right? Just to make things easy. If you are burning that much for DEC, you would be minting, 34 million DEC from that. So in order to swap that 1 million SPS to 34 million DEC, if we go over to the swap function here, well, first of all, you could see from that pool, it would be about 10% of the largest pool. That's how much DEC that you would require. There's 360 million in there. But let's actually do this out and do DEC and SPS. And what you are going to see here, if we do, well, let's say like 34 million DEC, right? That's enough zeros. Boom, you have a 9% price impact. So here's the thing. Even if that 9% price impact just got us back up to peg or slightly around peg, one thing that I think is important to consider in all of this, one is the fact that, well, the first fact is that we're just trying to get rid of as much SPS as possible. But two, like, if I'm Matt, and I'm assuming it's still Matt behind the controls, maybe it's one other person, whoever is doing it, it's still a manual process. Again, that's just a guess, but I would assume somebody's going through and actually, enabling the process of doing this, where they're converting the SPS to DEC within that specific wallet. I wouldn't want to be like playing around with the pools and like doing one transaction here and there and just trying to like avoid the price impact anytime it would go above the intended peg, right? Of 1,000 to $1. So if that's the case, it's just easier. And if I am Matt, right? If I was Matt, who has a ton of other things on his plate, a ton of things that we want him focusing on, rather than trading SPS and DEC and trying to find the right balance, I would just be burning SPS for DEC anyway. Yeah, you take a little bit of a hit ultimately, but you're still getting whatever it is that you need, and you're paying that out on the back end. So again, that's just my guess as to why this would be happening or continuing to happen, even if DEC is not quite at peg. And it's truly about the liquidity or lack thereof within the system, that we can't be moving, right, tens of thousands of dollars. In this case, it was actually 1.2 million. So let's just say it was like anywhere between, let's say 38 million DEC, right? So we'll just say like $35,000 to $40,000, somewhere in that range. If you were to do that, you'd be moving the price significantly. And a 9% price impact right now would definitely move us above peg. So, or at least where we're at right now. But even still, even if we were only at, 950 Splintoshis or 940. There's just a lot of back and forth where I think it's just easier for the team and probably for most people in general who are getting large amounts of DEC or trying to acquire large amounts of DEC to just burn SPS in. So I think it's great long-term for the ecosystem. Hopefully it's not hurting the team too badly if they are doing it in this way, but it's just an efficient way for them to go through the process. So that's my thought on this. Again, I'm just speculating based on the numbers here, based on the liquidity provided in the pools. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, that is all I have for you guys in this video. I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.